Hello and welcome to the Hot Dog and a Handshake Pro Wrestling Show. I am your host, Jayden Ginswider. Joining me is my co-host Shane Price. Shane, how you doing this week?
All right.
Oh, sorry, former DDT Ironman Heavy Metalweight Champion Shane Price. Can't forget that.
Change how my weeks went.
Been a couple weeks. It's been a bit. We're also joined once again by Jolka. Jolka, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I just got my new undisputed WWE Championship replica the other day, and I'm super stoked.
Nice. Um, as always, check out our merch. HDA. What's the link again? It's been a while. Is it HDH?
HDHpod.bigcartel.com.
BigCartel.com.
Yeah.
Dropkicked for me and Shane will be in the description. Check those out. This week we will get into Wrestlepalooza and All Out predictions. And we will also be playing Wall Street Fight. This is a game I've invented where we will be comparing where we think the stock of wrestlers or teams or promotions, just different things in wrestling are at this moment. So we'll get into that later. First, though, my collar and elbow question. With WWE reviving the Wrestlepalooza brand this week, what are some prime ECW versus current WWE dream matches?
Mike Awesome, Ilya Dragunov, Mike Awesome, Gunther, Mike Awesome.
I have Mike Awesome Obafemi written down. I also have RVD and Sabu versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Sabu
that
versus
would rule.
Dominik Mysterio.
I have prime ECW Rey Mysterio Jr. versus current Dominik Mysterio.
Oh yeah, he'd whoop his ass. Prime
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, nobody could touch him.
And then I think my best one is Raven versus Kevin Owens.
That would be a good one.
My stupid one is Hank and Tank versus Chris Chetty and Nerdco.
Wow.
The 1996 Giant versus the 2008 Big Show.
That's not ECW.
Yeah, neither one of those are involved in ECW.
Damn it. I really thought Paul White was in ECW at one point.
Nope.
In WWE, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he was in the WWE revival version of ECW.
This is why you don't take chair shots for a living, boys.
Yeah.
Really?
20 years later, you can't remember nothing.
Shane, who, in your opinion, from WWE right now, do you think would be the best fit in ECW overall? Like, I think Owens and Zayn automatically come to mind.
Punk.
Is there anybody
obviously.
else? Punk, yep.
Dominic would work in terms of character.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you have a character in ECW, you don't have to be a good wrestler.
Dude, the ECW crowd would have wanted to rip Dominic in half, dude. They would have been.
They would have done it back in the day.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe I didn't say it. Sorry. The most obvious answer to this is Joe Gacy.
Oh, Joe Gacy. Yep, he'd be great. Absolutely. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else in current day WWE that I think would be great.
I think R-Truth would be pretty funny in ECW.
I don't know if that would get. I don't know if the ECW crowds would go for that kind of shtick, that kind of gimmick.
20 years ago, probably not.
Yeah.
You know what they would go for, though?
Ron the Truth Killings?
On Truth Killings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, I agree there.
I would have liked to see like AJ Styles. AJ Styles and RVD could have had some really good ECW matches.
Oh my God. Those would have been insane. Those would have been. Yeah. I can't even imagine how good those would have been. So, Io Sky, I think, would have gone crazy in ECW.
Heyman did love trying to get his Japanese talent.
Yep.
Who'd you say?
Yeah. On to some On to some outside the ring news here. First, I think we got to talk about the big thing. WrestleMania 43 announced for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This will be the first WrestleMania outside of North America. I believe only the third outside the United States. I think they did Toronto twice, right?
Yeah.
Remember correctly? Yeah. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
There's a Busta Rhymes song I'd like to quote in this trying time.
Of course.
We get an
Totally the
A-Rap.
wrong decision. I hate it.
Money talks.
Yeah, but they're going to be throwing in all their rules, what people can wear, what people can do. And I looked
Yeah.
into some of the Saudi Arabia shit that you guys were talking about that you guys didn't like. Now I'm totally on board with not throwing any fucking shows over there whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, they
Yeah.
are
No,
bad people.
yeah. And what they're doing is they're using sports and they're using WWE to try to make people overlook that. That's what Live Golf was. That's what their soccer league is. That's what this flag football tournament that they're throwing that'll have a bunch of NFL players and Tom Brady in it.
What?
Like, yeah, that was announced yesterday. That's all they're doing is they're just sports washing, and all of these companies don't care about the ethics of it. They just, want their bag. They want their chunk of that oil, that blood money. You know what I mean? And WWE's been the biggest proponent of this. They've been doing it the longest too. I mean, this WWE Saudi Arabia partnership goes way back to before Live Golf or any of that other stuff. So
It would make more sense to me if they were going to do outside the country somewhere new if they went down to Mexico because they've been doing AAA down there.
yeah, well, I think the number one that most people thought of would have been London,
Yeah,
as
London
they
was
even
great.
teased it a couple times.
London doesn't want to pay
Re-
for it. That's happened.
yeah, WrestleMania Australia would go crazy.
Oh man, Rhea
Like,
Ripley.
do you remember the crowd for that Elimination Chamber in Australia? They were bonkers. Like, I would love a WrestleMania in Australia.
WrestleMania anywhere but Saudi Arabia.
The
Yeah,
European
WrestleMania.
crowds are so
Oh
much
yeah,
more live
I
than
saw someone
anywhere.
say that. I saw someone pitch WrestleMania Paris. Like, that would have been great too. I mean, if WrestleMania in the Tokyo Dome, that would be crazy. I would love to see that, but
Have some New Japan people on there.
I don't think they'd get New Japan
Hell
people.
no, they
But
be doing pro
maybe
wrestling.
Noah,
Oh, that green ring.
dude. So I don't know. I think it's a terrible decision. I hate it. Again, New Orleans and Indianapolis have both been promised WrestleManias. They both have had deals to have WrestleManias, and they're both getting pushed back even further now. Because remember, Indianapolis signed that big partnership to get, I believe it was a Royal Rumble, a WrestleMania, and either SummerSlam or Survivor Series. I can't remember what the third one was. And they got their Royal Rumble. Did they do SummerSlam there yet?
Nope.
No. Okay. So they got their Royal Rumble, but they haven't gotten either of the other two parts of
Me
that yet.
thinks that Wrestlepalooza is a part of this deal now.
You think so?
They're gonna try to say, "Oh, we give you events."
Yeah. So I don't know. I hate it. I think I'm on board with. I think Tony Khan should throw a huge show in New Orleans. If do the market research, see what you can do. If they can run the Superdome, that would be crazy. If not, just run the Smoothie King Center and do a big event that week and bring all of the indies in and have them do New Orleans shows. Have
What the fuck?
WrestleCon in
Think
New
about
Orleans.
all the indie shows that go around around WrestleMania 2.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck's gonna happen to those?
But as
Well,
you
we'll
guys said,
we'll
they just want
probably
money.
get yeah, we'll probably get Bloodsport Riyadh, Bloodsport Saudi Arabia.
We've already been not confirmed to get Effie's Big Game Brunch Saudi Arabia, so
Yeah,
unfortunately,
no, yeah, yeah. I heard Effie will be running it in San Francisco instead.
that tracks.
And
WrestleMania
yeah, so I don't
Moscow.
know. And I think Joey Janela said he's going to be doing his in a parking lot somewhere in the middle of New Jersey.
That also tracks.
Yeah, it's going to be in a Target parking lot in Central New
No, that's
Jersey.
too fancy for Joey. Come on, it'll be like a
An abandoned
CVS parking
Kmart.
lot.
I've wrestled in parking lots before, and it sucks. Even with the mats on the outside, that's just like the concrete's not even. So like you'll get thrown, and sometimes you'll hit like a pothole and shit.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, they give no fucks in parking lot shows.
Yeah. No, I think AEW should put on some super show in New Orleans that week, have a Ring of Honor component, get all the indies going with it, maybe even some New Japan stuff over here. I say AEW should go to New Orleans and they should target that week, get CMLL involved, get Rev Pro involved, get MLW involved, and just WWE is going to be in Saudi Arabia this week. Well, the rest of us are here where most of our fans can be, and we're going to put on as many shows as we can and just give you the best wrestling we can. So I think that should be the pitch. On to other WWE news. Andrade has left the company.
About
apparently he just no showed for weeks.
And I don't blame him.
That's my goat.
Andrade is such a talented wrestler, and Triple H has no freaking idea what to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for Andrade. Go somewhere where they're going to recognize how good you really are, because they're not giving him any kind of push, any kind of nothing in WWE.
Yeah, I think honestly, when he first left WWE, I think going to AEW was absolutely the right move. Today, I don't know where in AEW he would fit in.
Are you serious? Everybody says this. There's not a faction of his spot like saved for him.
Even if he went to TNA.
Yeah, but like LFI aren't doing shit.
So
they're running Ring of Honor. I would rather see Andrade do a CMLL New Japan dual contract and then show up in AEW occasionally as a CMLL New Japan guy.
Anything's better than what he's got going on now.
That's true.
That's the worst storyline.
Wrestling in those pothole-riddled parking lots that Jolka was talking about is better than what he's doing now.
We used to call it parking lot parties. Those were a lot of parties. The crowd was freaking hot in the parking lot parties. They loved that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they'd be going to like the Dollar Tree, and it's like, wait, there's a pro wrestling show in the middle of the parking lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think if there's a parking lot show, and I was like on my way to work or like doing something important, I would get distracted and watch the show instead.
Yeah. I'd be calling in like, sorry, my car's not working. I'll bring you a doctor's note. Click.
I'll bring you a doctor's note. Don't worry. And then behind me, there's a bunch of slams and grunts from the show. I'm like, oh shit! No, I'm up. I'm not coming in. Bye.
They just hear 1, 2, 3, ding, ding, ding.
All right, so that's it on Andrade. In AAA news, Dominik Mysterio is your new AAA Mega Champion. What do you guys think of this decision?
I think, begrudgingly, it makes the most sense. He is over like Rover. Actually, no. He's more over than Rover.
He's beyond over.
I'm a Dominik Mysterio guy, so I definitely like that he won the Mega Championship. That match is phenomenal. That I can't believe that dude. I used to watch the 450 Splash and be amazed, and this guy's getting full 2 rotations, just smashing people with that move.
Okay, now imagine that move, right? But he's putting a guy through a table too.
I like that. Like, AAA's got a lot of potential.
Jolka, we saw that in person.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
He wrestled Kenny Omega.
Yeah, Vikingo wrestled Kenny in Kansas City. on an AEW Dynamite.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Dynamite, a little tangent. Are we going?
I don't know. I'm still
Okay.
figuring out my car thing.
Wait, when is Dynamite?
The 15th of
October
October.
15th.
How much are tickets?
Probably cheap.
Yeah, probably pretty decent. Yeah, I just
might
got
be
to get my
going
car
to.
thing figured out. So,
I have a car.
Oh shit, Jolka.
If I can, let me see if I can figure that out. Let
You
me.
know, I'm on the way to KC too. That's the crazy part. From you, Jolka. He's not, but I am.
yeah.
That's fine. I technically don't have a license,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I'll let you drive my car and I'll pay for the gas.
I don't have a license either. He's the one that's license.
Would you drive if I provided the vehicle and the gas?
I mean, yeah, but I'm like way down south from you guys right now. So,
In Lawrence?
No,
no,
he's not in Lawrence.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
where
I'm in
you at?
Chanute. I'm in SEK, Southeast
Oh,
Kansas. Yeah,
okay.
that's what makes this difficult. So,
I thought you were in Lawrence this whole time. I was thinking I can go pick you guys up for the studio. That's not a big deal.
yeah, no, I've been in, yeah. So, all right.
How long's the drive?
It's about 2 hours to Kansas City, hour and a half from Lawrence. So,
All right.
yeah. No,
Well,
it'd be something I would do if we could, if I could get up there. It's just gonna be a matter of if they can get my car fixed.
okay.
It's all sorts of dumb sensor and wiring problems, so they're just trying to get it figured out. So
I'm going to Raw on the, I think it's the 8th.
yeah, did you have to sell a kidney to buy those tickets?
No. Tickets were only, it was less than $200.
That's selling a kidney.
Wow, less than 200.
Yeah, but it's 3 days, or it's a week before the last Saturday night main event that John Cena's wrestling. So this might be the last Monday Night Raw that Cena's going to be on. Yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You said what? You said 20. That's $200.
Yeah, and they're even cheaper. I just bought, I wanted to go to the first row, like to the bottom. I didn't want to sit all the way to the top like I did last time.
Jolka,
They were good seats.
Jolka.
What?
You can buy front row at Dynamite for $336.
How much did you say it was, Shane?
336 for a ticket.
I'm going to disable my microphone for a minute because hopefully my job isn't burning down. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay. Well, we are without Jolka. Yeah, I'm looking at AEW tickets here. Okay, so he said less than 200, right?
Yeah.
$175 gets you third row by the entrance ramp.
Damn, dude. What the fuck?
Or in that section by the entrance ramp. I don't know if it's like third row from the entrance ramp or third row from. Wait, is it floor C? Select. No, sorry, it's third row out behind like in that corner between like hard cam and
Right.
the commentary. It was lighting up the wrong section. But yeah.
Sorry, guys. Taco Bell would literally burn to the ground if it wasn't for me.
Great. That's how I feel about Walmart sometimes.
I run the entire place now, so my phone goes off the hook all
Dude,
day
if
long.
I call out on a Friday, Dylan's becomes a dumpster fire. It's so funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I called out last Friday, so.
Yeah. But yeah, Joko, while you were on that call, we were looking at it. Third row in one of the floor sections of Dynamite is $175 a ticket.
Oh.
And that's not just Dynamite. That's a Dynamite and a Collision taping right after. So it's two shows, third row for the Raw, like for about what you paid for that Raw ticket.
Oh man, and I got a fucking AEW title replica. Let's go.
Yeah.
That might be my next purchase.
Yeah. All right, quick hits. Jarrett Reddick of Bowling for Soup was named honorary Von Erich brother by Kevin Von Erich.
What? Uh-huh. This is the strangest Von Erich thing I've heard since a random customer at Dylan was like read my supervisor's name and went, "Ooh, Carrie Von Erich." I'm like, not like Carrie Von Erich, but I know who that is.
Oh,
Yeah.
publicity pop.
Yep. On to AEW TV here. Shane, what did you think of Hangman versus Josh Alexander and then the Hangman Kyle Fletcher promo afterwards?
Very good stuff. I know
Yeah,
I
this.
know
Go ahead.
I know that Josh Alexander is kind of like looked down on right now because he's not being booked really well, I think. But I think he's doing great in
Mm-hmm.
AEW, and I'm really surprised that we're not seeing more usage out of him because he was awesome in TNA.
Mm-hmm. I want to see
So
him challenge Moriarty for the pure title. I want to see that
yeah,
match.
I agree.
I think him being the one to take the pure title off Moriarty would be a good choice. Just put another belt in the Don Callis family too. And then the promo after with Hangman and Fletcher, just as I was watching it, I was like, man, this feels like old AEW. This feels like those first couple years that made me fall in love with the company. Like, it just, something about this title feud has been like really kind of as throwback as a 6-year-old company can get. You know what I mean?
See, he even dabbed to that.
Yeah, no, I was coughing. I'm still dealing with some sickness and stuff. So,
Shane's too busy
and then
playing Galaga. He couldn't see that.
yeah,
Fucking
Shane, what?
Galaga over there, you old motherfucker.
You didn't think we noticed, but we did.
I'm ordering food, brother. I'm hungry.
He's door dashing.
That's another old man reference, apparently, from the first Iron Man.
That's from Avengers.
Oh, Avengers.
Yeah, yeah. No, I got that.
See, I've
I
never
got that
seen
reference.
the Avengers, so I wouldn't know.
Wow, can we cut him
Yeah.
off of this podcast? Is this now just me and you, Jayden? He's never seen the Avengers.
That's all right. Shane, what did you think of Tony Storm and Sky Blue Philly Street Fight?
I was waiting for this to be massive about this. The butt staple spot was maybe the most original street fight spot that I've seen in a while.
Yeah, a lot of original staple spots in this.
Yes,
match.
yes.
I love Tony Storm doing like a Sandman impression, basically. That was really fun. I saw
Have you
someone.
seen the picture of Sandman and Tony Storm from this?
Yeah, she's like knighting him with the kendo
Yeah.
stick. Yeah. I love somebody on Twitter was like, "Yeah, timeless includes the '90s," and I was like, "Yeah, it really did go for that ECW thing." And this was the last Dynamite of the. I believe it's next week's the last Dynamite of the 2300 thing, right? September to Remember.
Yeah. No. That's in Ontario.
Oh, that's in Ontario. Okay, so
Yeah,
this was
it's
the
already
last
over.
Dynamite. This was the last Dynamite, and then the collision after was the last show of the 2300 residency. So, and then Daniel Garcia joins the Death Riders. What are your thoughts, Shane?
I mean, I feel like he's finally doing something.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate it, obviously, but like,
is Wheeler Yuta going to get jealous that there's a new baby of the family?
I think Wheeler Yuta is gonna get kicked the fuck out.
Really?
Look at during his time in Blackpool Combat Club and in the Death Riders, he's been nothing but the pin eater.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they're finally going to use that in the story, and now boom, he's kicked out.
Wow. Mock said there's only room for one child in this stable. On Collision, Jerry Lynn attempted to reunite the Acclaimed.
If anybody can do it, I bet Jerry Lynn can do it.
Jerry freaking Lynn.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it right, Jolka. Jerry Lynn.
Wow. I've wrestled on indie shows with Jerry Lynn several times.
Man, that's cool.
That's crazy. That is pretty awesome.
He asked me to take a picture of him and Just Incredible after the match that Just Incredible fucking gave me my receipt.
And for clarification, just in case you have new listeners, Jolka, why did you get that receipt?
Because I told him I loved him as one of the headbangers, and he didn't say shit. He didn't correct me. He just stomped a mud hole in my face.
That's so funny. It's how he reacted, though. He just took offense to this. Was like, I'm not the headbanger.
I was just at the ring, like, what's going on? What's going on? All right, I guess I'm going over the top rope. Bye. Like,
yep. And then, so Shane, do you like the idea of them trying to put the Acclaim back together, or what are your thoughts here?
I think it's kind of reeks of intergenality, but because Max Caster's going great, but Bowens isn't. So I think your idea of the double turn, I think that's this is going to lead to.
Yeah. I mean, it already kind of felt like because what happened is Jerry's trying to get them to make up, right? And then the swirl, Big Shotty Lee Johnson and Vanilla Baby Blake Christian come out and they start beating up Jerry Lynn. And you kind of see Max turn babyface in the moment and save Jerry Lynn. And then Bowens is conflicted, doesn't really want to, but he ends up going back and saving Jerry also. And then him and Caster do a double clothesline to, I think it was Blake Christian. It was to one of them out over the top rope. And so, yeah, it feels like Max pretty much is a babyface now. And Bowens is wanting to kind of shed heel.
I think it's a smart move, too.
Yeah. It is crazy just how, like, when the Acclaim split up, every single AEW fan would have put all of their chips on Anthony Bowens to be the star. Nobody was high on Max Caster. So many people were tired of his gimmick, tired of the rapper thing, but somehow Max Caster has stepped out and said, like, yeah, no, I'm not the Jannetty of this. I am going to be the guy out of this.
Think about it. He started doing the best wrestler thing. As soon as he yoinks the chant from Chuck Taylor, there's no way people are going to boo him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either of you know what chant I'm talking about or no?
No idea. No, this is a deep cut.
Let's go, Chuck Taylor. You're the best wrestler in the world. You're in way better shape than Tyler Black.
Oh yeah, I've not seen this. That is really funny though. Especially
that's real committed to get that chant going. That's a lot of words for
he was the heel.
Yeah. And it's really funny that of all people, it's Tyler Black that's at the end of that.
I think he was wrestling him, but I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be even funnier if he wasn't wrestling Tyler Black the night that he did that. He just chose Tyler Black as the target. Shane, what did you think of the FTR versus Tommy Billington and Adam Priest series of matches we got the last couple weeks?
Dude, anytime we talk about Adam Priest, it's a good time for me. What a worker. He's a heavyweight. He's 160 or 20 pounds of dick. Quote.
Yeah.
Quote from him. But I think he's better as a heel. And I think a turn to join FTR and Stoke would be perfect if he is signed long term. If he's not signed long term, his face works too. Just give me more Adam Priest. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest, and this might be a hot take. This Billington Priest feud has been better than their Cope and Christian feud. FTR is kind of in two distinct feuds right now, and the Billington Priest one has been better than what they've been doing with Cope and Christian.
Yeah.
Like it's awesome to see Kobe and Christian back together, but it just hasn't felt like this storyline has had the build that I would want to see from it. Um, but the Billington and Priest aspect has been really, really good. We also have they're doing like a series of matches where Okada was going to defend his title against Michael Oku, and whoever made that would go on to All Out. Takeshita beat Anthony Bowens, and whoever won that was going to go to All Out. And then there's a third match happening this week, Beast Mordos versus Mascara Dorada, with the winner of that going to All Out into a
That's
triple
gonna
threat.
fuck.
So it's Okada, Takeshita, and Beast Mordos or Mascara Dorada. The Okada Michael Oku match though was really good. I really enjoyed watching this. What did
That's
you think?
that that last qualifier I know is gonna fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it was gonna be sick. This match, either way, either whoever wins this next match, it's gonna be awesome. Like
Mm-hmm.
already Takeshita Okada together, they make magic. Mascara Dorada probably can't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
He's younger than me.
I want
He's the best of
I
Georgia
want
World.
him to win. I want him to beat Mordos, and then I want the match to just be this Okada Takeshita Don Callis family drama with Mascara Dorada just doing fucking flips all over the place, just flipping around on them while they're trying to have this dramatic like back and forth. Would be really funny. Um, and then Daniel Garcia made his in-ring Death Rider debut, teaming with Moxley against Paragon. What do you think of that, Shane?
Um, I figured that Paragon was a nice, solid choice for this. Paragon,
Mm-hmm.
I like them as workers. They're very good hands too.
Yeah, it has been one of the most joyous times of my wrestling watching life, watching Kyle O'Reilly try to convince Roderick Strong to conglomerate.
Oh, dude,
It has been
I've been away. I love this so much
the
because we've seen
moment
Roderick get goofy.
the moment Roderick gets goofy and joins the conglomeration will be the pop of the night
The
whenever it
conglomeration,
happens.
first of all, other than being the best stable of all time in AEW, is just
God,
perfect.
it's so good.
Can we get Brodito to conglomerate this now?
Yeah, I feel like they both have conglomerated separately at certain points. They should be in there together now, yeah. On to what do you guys want to do first? Do you want to do predictions or do you want to do my stock game?
I want to do the stock game first. I'm kind of
Do the
intrigued.
stock game first? Okay. Let me pull up my notes here. I have just a bunch of these. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 16 here that I came up with. As is the case with many of my game ideas, and many of my ideas for podcasts in general, this came from a Ringer podcast. It came from the Ringer Wrestling Show's Masked Man show. And they didn't play this game, but they just had the conversation of whose stock is higher right now, Kyle Fletcher or Rhea Ripley. And then in my mind, that spawned this whole game. So I'll start with that one, though. Right now, Kyle Fletcher or Rhea Ripley, whose stock is higher?
Rhea Ripley.
See, that's what I thought immediately. Off the rip, I was like, Rhea Ripley, she's a bigger star. But what has she been doing lately?
She's gonna be in the world title feud soon, whereas Kyle
Okay.
won't be.
Yeah, but Kyle's in the world title feud right now. And he's TNT champion right now. And he's the face of one of the biggest factions in AEW, if not the biggest, right now.
He's not gonna win the world title though, whereas Rhea might. That's my thing.
Yeah, and in that case, when that happens, I'll concede it's Rhea. I just think it's more of a conversation right now than immediately saying it's Rhea Ripley. What do you think, Joka?
It's hard to not just go with Rhea Ripley because she is the hottest in the business right
I
now.
I think the stock right now for Rhea Ripley is higher just because of the
Okay.
past, right?
Okay.
But did you use my arms as metaphors? Uh, Kyle Fletcher's stock is just cool like this. It'll eclipse her soon.
Mm.
But as it stands right now, hers is higher.
So what you're saying is Kyle Fletcher is trending upward more as Rhea Ripley's kind of plateauing.
Yeah.
But Rhea's still higher right now. Okay, that's fair. I just thought it was more of a conversation that we could have. Let's see. I tried to have connections to all of these. Like I tried to have like that one. Obviously, it's two young Australian talents. So this one, two former Bullet Club leaders, Jay White or Finn Balor, whose stock is higher right now
Finn Balor because of AAA.
because of AAA. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair.
He's over there. It's kind of surprising.
Finn Balor,
he's insanely
definitely.
over. Yeah, Jay White, I think immediately I would think of him as the better wrestler right now, and that's mostly just an age thing for Balor. He is getting older. And I feel like when Jay White is healthy, he's in a higher position in AEW than Finn Balor is in WWE. The problem is Jay White just keeps having injury problems, and I think that's really what drags his stock down. That was my thoughts on that one. This next one, I don't think the connection needs any explanation. Whose stock is higher, CM Punk or Hangman Adam Page? That's a tough one, right?
Hangman's the world champion.
Yep. CM Punk is
Punk's in a world title feud.
Yeah. Punk's in a world title feud. He is in a probably the most publicly over feud in WWE right now.
I know that's the most anticipated match of Wrestlepalooza.
Yeah, for a lot of people it is.
Plus, if we throw in AJ on Punk's side, that kind of puts it over at
AJ kind of boosted his stock.
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, Hangman's partner Kenny Omega is out of action right now. So.
Yeah, see that's where it kind of goes in the mud.
Hangman's wife Kenny Omega is out of action right now.
Male wife Kenny Omega.
All right. This next one, I have some alternates. So if the answer is overwhelmingly in one direction, I can kind of change it. Higher stock right now, SummerSlam or All In? Is AEW's biggest show at a higher stock than WWE's second biggest show right now?
I have to go with SummerSlam because SummerSlam is a 2-night event now.
That is true.
2 times the draw on the crowd, 2 times the draw on whatever sales they get from the streaming services. That's 2 times the draw of merchandise sold.
Yeah. But counterpoint, it's the same number of matches.
Draw this, draw that. I'm not a fucking promoter. All In.
All In? And then I think WrestleMania is still ahead of All In. As much as I prefer AEW to WWE, I'm not going to argue that. I just thought SummerSlam would be the good starting place. So it's not. So it's SummerSlam. I think I would also probably lean SummerSlam. It's still got the name value over All In, I think. But I think it's close. Next up, Chris Jericho as a wrestler or Triple H as a booker. Basically, we're playing who's more washed. Who's more washed right now?
Currently.
Yeah, currently, right now on September 16th, 2025.
When the fuck is the last time? When the fuck was the last time we saw Chris Jericho wrestle?
But Triple H's booking is so bad, does it matter?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
This is you. That's a good. You picked a good one.
Yeah. So who would you guys pick? Well, who is the higher stock right now? Whose stock has plummeted less?
If I had both of those stocks, I'd give them away as like birthday presents.
lose the life savings on those two stocks right there.
Can we agree that they just both plummeted and they
they
probably plateaued where they plummeted?
They're just both at zero?
Yeah, they've been pulled off the stock market.
Triple
All
H
right, we can agree
maybe a
to
little under 0 because when it hit bottom, he left a fucking indent.
that. Yeah.
His big
Couple of guys in the midst of their retirement tours right now. Whose stock is higher, John Cena or Hiroshi Tanahashi?
John Cena's got
Cena,
the highest stock of
Cena,
anyone right now.
Okay.
Cena can still wrestle. Tanahashi can't move his goddamn knees.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. Higher stock, NXT nostalgia or ECW nostalgia?
ECW nostalgia. Pre
Have
WWE.
you not seen what NXT is doing the past month and a half?
Are we talking pre WWE?
Yes.
Then
Yeah.
ECW.
So basically, what brought this up is AEW has been running these 2300 shows, and they've been mixing in some ECW nostalgia. And tonight, as we record this, is NXT Homecoming, a show built around nostalgia for past eras of NXT. My only thought with this is I didn't know if maybe the ECW nostalgia has been overdone for people.
It
Because for
has
the
a little
last
bit.
20 years, it's been a lot of ECW. Since the One Night Stand 05, it has been a lot of ECW nostalgia.
Oh, ECW
So,
died. But wait, I consider the end of ECW before WWE brought ECW in because that wasn't
yeah.
ECW.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a nostalgia act again. Like it was that kind of was. So right now, though, you think you'd rather see ECW nostalgia over NXT nostalgia?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Okay. All right. Higher stock, John Cena as an actor or Cody Rhodes as a wrestler?
You don't really see John Cena like major film blockbusters anymore.
Hey, he had a cameo in Superman.
That doesn't count.
He's the lead of the Peacemaker series on HBO right now.
It's not a blockbuster movie.
Trying to think of what else. What else? I feel like he's been cast in some other stuff too. So you're gonna go Cody Rhodes?
Yeah. To me, WrestleMania, main event WrestleMania is about the same in terms of like acting as being the lead in a blockbuster movie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have to go with definitely not Cena in his acting.
Okay.
Definitely
Cody
not
Rhodes.
his acting. But
what if we flipped it? What if it was Cena as a wrestler and Cody as an actor?
Oh,
Cody
Cena.
got Hiroki Goto in the movie, so I'm gonna say Cody.
All right. A couple of factions here led by former Shield members, the Death Riders or the Vision.
Oh, the Seth Riders or the Death Riders. Oh my god.
Yeah. What do you got?
Neither.
Neither.
I guess the Death Riders.
I think I would give the edge barely to the Death Riders. And that I think part of that is the Daniel Garcia wrinkle. That new wrinkle is really interesting to me.
Yeah, I'd have to go. I have to agree with you guys because they've gone down in stock as I'll explain to you when I get to the WWE stuff because it's gotten bad.
Are you saying you're tired of seeing Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed in the main event of Raw every week, losing by DQ?
Yeah,
shit has not changed.
It's more of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch now sharing a gimmick. It's really bad. Like now they're calling her Becky freaking Lynch.
Yeah. Next up, a couple technical guys here: Zack Sabre Jr. or Chad Gable.
Well, Gable doesn't have a stock because he's like not being used ever.
Well, he's hurt right now.
Okay, so he's
hurt. His stock's lower. But he's not failing again as a world champion. Yeah, failing as a world champion, higher but kind of coming down. Do they meet in the middle, and who kind of wins that out is what I'm saying.
I'm going to give it to Gable because he may be injured, but his gimmick is living on.
That is true too. That's a good point.
Gable probably has a good story against Ludwig. You know, Ludwig is killing the gimmick in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser has been a much better El Grande Americano. Because here's the thing, Ludwig has been focusing on the El Grande part, whereas Gable was focusing on the Americano part. right? Gable was focusing on the American pretending to be a luchador, and Ludwig has been like
Ludwig's
on
playing
that.
like a luchador, trying to be an American.
Yes, yeah.
You ever seen that movie with Robert Downey Jr. where he said he's a dude playing a dude pretending to be another dude?
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
He is a German pretending to be an American that's pretending to be a Mexican.
Yeah.
Like, that is Ludwig Kaiser's gimmick as of right now. Like,
it's insane. All right. Higher stock right now, AJ Styles or Kenny Omega?
Kenny Omega. They're not using AJ
Kenny?
Styles right.
Yeah. But Kenny's hurt also.
No, he's not hurt. He just has doctor's appointments that he's taking. He's missing some dates for. It's not time off.
Okay.
That's what Kenny says, at least.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, missing dates is time off.
Yeah.
Don't tell Kenny.
You're not there.
Shane, who would you put at higher stock right now, AJ or Kenny?
Probably Kenny.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Another one involving Rhea Ripley. What about Rhea Ripley versus Toni Storm?
I'm gonna say Toni Storm.
I mean, Toni has the world title right now, but I think some people are kind of getting to that, all right, when do we take the belt off of her point? Rhea Ripley's still red hot, but not really doing anything.
Yeah, but Toni Storm's pop when she won that title isn't equivalent to Rhea Ripley's pop when she just walks out.
That's fair. I mean, Rhea Ripley's pop is insane right now.
It is
astronomical.
The only pop right now in the business beating it is AJ Lee.
Who had just had to come back, who was gone for 10 years, who was using 10 years worth of pops. Oh, well, maybe Finn Balor's Demon Puppet. That might have more of a pop than Rhea Ripley also.
Yeah, Balor they were behind him down there.
Dude, they love his puppet. His Demon Puppet. It's so over.
Jolka, it was in Las Vegas.
That's still down. That's south.
That's still down. Okay, good point.
Still down. One more here. The Casino Gauntlet match or the Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble.
Rumble. Okay. Casino Gauntlet or Money in the Bank?
The Casino Gauntlet.
Oh, you're gonna, okay. So we're closer. That's a closer comparison.
Yeah. I'm always going to give it to Money in the Bank. That's one of my
the Casino Gauntlet is hot and new. I think that's what brings it up, but I think that's a pretty close one for me. All right, last one, and this is for Shane only. Austin Theory or JJ McCarthy?
I hate you. Fuck you.
Whose side is
Fuck
higher?
You. That being said, JJ McCarthy all day, every day.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, Shane is a big fan of the Minnesota Vikings. All right, that is it for the Wall Street fight. Maybe I'll come back with it again at some point. We'll see. Next up, All Out predictions, and then we'll get into Wrestlepalooza after that. So first, we got 9 matches here, guys. So 9 is your max for confidence points.
Is this a 3-day show?
This is All Out. This is AEW. This is a one-night show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
It's Wrestlepalooza will be 5 matches over the course of 5 days.
Over the course of 5 days.
So, first match here, the Battle for New York, Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill. Shane, who you got?
Eddie Kingston, there's no way.
Yeah. How many points?
9.
Out of 9. All right, 9. Jolka, who you got?
Eddie Kingston for 9.
All right, I had Eddie for 8. Next up, we have the Women's World Title Fatal 4-Way. Toni Storm, Chris Statlander, Tekla, and Jamie Hayter. Shane, who you got?
Give me This is the 8-man, right? 8-woman man, right?
Fatal 4-way. The
Oh,
8-woman thing is on. That's on the pre-show. I didn't count that for
Oh,
this.
okay. Tekla.
Tekla winning the
Yes.
world title.
Fuck it, I ball.
How many points?
1.
Okay. Jolka, what are you going with here?
Tony Storm for 8.
All right. So Shane, we had a similar idea, but I went Chris Statlander. All right. And here's my case, right? It may be time to take the title off Tony. Chris is a day one AEW homegrown, and there's a big world title story sitting right there with Willow Nightingale. So that's my idea. I'm also only putting 1 point on it, though.
You have a fun match with Phenom Manana for the world title. That'd be the stiffest match of all time.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see personally. So
there you go. Next up, we have Cope and Christian versus FTR. Shane, who you got?
Cope and Christian. Come on. Cope
It's
and
in
Christian
Toronto.
For 8. Cope and Christian for 8.
Yeah. Joko, who you going with?
I'm going to go with FTR for 7.
FTR for 7.
Are you kidding me, Jolka? There's no goddamn way Edge is doing the job here.
Schmaz.
Well,
That's all
Christian
I gotta
might.
Say. Edge is not letting Christian do a good job.
Stoke could get involved. I went Cope and Christian, but I only put 5 on it. I think there is a small chance FTR could win this.
If Stokely wins this match for FTR, I'm going to love it. So
that would be really
I'll give him that.
Next up, the 6-man tag team match, Gates of Agony and Ricochet versus the Hurt Syndicate. This will be MVP's second match in AEW. Shane, who you going with?
I want to say Hurt Syndicate, but I don't think they're going to win.
Okay. So you're going to go GOA and Ricochet?
Yeah.
How many points?
3.
Okay. Joko, who you going with?
Hurt Syndicate for 6.
It's tough. I like all those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we're the number one Gates of Agony fan podcast.
We are. We definitely are. I went with Gates of Agony and Ricochet for 2. So, yeah, I'm pretty much on the same wavelength as you, Shane. Next up, we have Mercedes Moné defending her TBS championship against Riho. Shane, who you got?
I know I picked Tekla, so I feel like I had to take Monet here.
Okay.
But I really want to be Riho.
So you're going to pick Mercedes, though?
Yeah, I'm going to pick Mercedes, though.
How many
for
points?
5.
Sweet. Joko, who you going with?
Mercedes for 4.
Okay. I went with Mercedes for 7. So, right on the same page there. Next up, Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin in a coffin match. Shane?
I feel like Mox is going to get time off, so I'm going to say Darby.
Darby, okay. How many points?
Do I have 6 available?
Yes, you do.
Then 6.
Joka?
Darby for 3.
All right. Next up, Mark Briscoe versus MJF in a tables and tacks match. Shane?
Mark Briscoe for 8, because you give him a foreign object, he does something crazy with it.
Yeah, he will absolutely do something crazy. Joka?
MJF for 2.
I had the pleasure of watching a Briscoe's match in person, and holy fuck.
I went Mark Briscoe for 6. And then Shane, this isn't an official prediction. Do you think MJF takes 2 L's this week? Does he lose to Mystico and CMLL?
There's no goddamn way he's beating Mystico. Not a chance.
All right. Next up, we have the AEW Unified Title match: Kazuchika Okada versus Konosuke Takeshita versus the Beast Mordos or Mascara Dorada. I'll let you pick either of them. So basically, you can pick Okada, Takeshita, or whichever Lucha Libre guy gets in there. Shane, who you picking?
I'd love it to be Mascara Dorada, but I think we're going to see Okada.
Tough, right?
Yeah,
you go Okada?
Yeah.
How many points? You got 2 and 4 left.
Let's do 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Joka, Who you going
Mystery
with?
Luchador for 1.
All right. The Luchador for 1, so that'll leave you 5 points for the main event. I went Takeshita for 3. So we all three have a different person in this match. Next up, the main event. Hangman Adam Page defending the AEW Men's World Title against Kyle Fletcher, who is currently the TNT champion, but the TNT title will not be on the line. Shane, who are you picking? You got 2 points left on the board.
Ooh, this is a tough one. I know it's his first offense, but Fletcher's the guy of the future.
Plus, you're only betting 2 points.
I
So
only made
if
2
you
points,
pick
yeah.
Fletcher and you lose,
I'm going to go Fletcher
you
for
going
2.
with
Fuck it, we ball.
Fletcher for 2? All right. Jolka, who you got?
Kenny Omega for 5.
He's not in the match. It's Hangman versus Fletcher.
No. Gary, let him do it. Let him do it.
Kenny Omega, surprise, makes it a triple threat.
I'm going to go with Hangman. That's what I meant to say.
Okay. Yeah, I went Hangman for 9, so we'll see.
For my credit, if Kenny Omega gets in the match and wins it, I should get the point.
I'll give you the points. If that happens, I'll give you double points. I'll give you 10 points if that happens.
All right.
Next up, Wrestlepalooza predictions. 5 matches here, so 5 points is your max. First, we have the Usos versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed.
I think it's
Shane,
time
who you
for.
got?
I think it's time for the faces that's finally going to win in this feud. So I would say Usos.
Okay.
Well, it's their comeback match. So
It is. Well, let's see. No, they wrestled together in March, remember, randomly.
this is their other comeback match.
Yeah. So you said you're giving it to the Usos?
Yeah. But I'm
All
supposed to
right.
do
How many
1.
points? 1?
Yeah.
Joka, what are you going with here?
Oh, the Bronze for 4.
So I went with Braun and Bronson for 1 because I'm not super confident in it. But I don't think the Usos are going to win and AJ and Punk are going to win. I don't think they do the double feel-good comeback team moment.
Jay's too
And
distracted with
also,
LA Knight.
bold prediction, I think Jey Uso ends up joining the Vision at WrestlePalooza.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll be
God.
during this
Oh,
match. I think it might be
gross.
later with Seth and Becky. But I think Jey Uso joins the Vision.
That's disgusting.
That's my bold prediction for WrestlePalooza.
You're gross.
Next up, we have Io Sky versus Stephanie Vaquer for the vacant Women's World Title. Shane, who you got?
Yo for 2.
Io for 2. Joka?
EO for 5.
Io for 5. I think it's time. Put the strap on Stephanie Vaquer. I'm going to go Vaquer for 2. Next up, we have AJ Lee and CM Punk versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, the freaking couple. Shane, who you got?
The freaking couple for 3.
All right, freaking for 3. Joka?
I'm going to go with CM Punk and AJ Lee for 3.
All right. I went with AJ and Punk for 5. Next, Brock Lesnar versus John Cena. One last time. Shane, who you got?
It's tough.
It is?
I'm gonna say Cena.
Okay. How many points? You got 4 and 5 left.
I know I said it's tough. I think I'm gonna give it 5.
Okay. Joka?
Cena for 1.
Cena for 1. I went with Cena for 44. So I meant Cena for 3.
Cena for 44. Oh, shit.
If Shane was paying attention, he would have found that funny.
I heard it. I'm choosing not to respond.
And then the main, I don't know what's going to be the main event, but the last one that I have listed here, Cody and Drew for the WWE Championship. Shane, who you got?
That doesn't main event.
I think Lesnar and Cena might end up being the main event.
Yeah.
So who you got with Cody and Drew?
Ooh. Because you got to think about the movie. Does Cody take that much time off for the movie?
Yeah.
If he does, it ain't going to be against Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Cody 4.
Cody 4. All right.
Cody
Jolka,
2.
your pick. Cody for
Cody
2. All right. I have Cody for 4 as well. So we're all going Cody across the board there. Those are our predictions for All Out and Wrestlepalooza. Now, tape up the light tubes, take the door off its hinges. It's time for Shane's GCW Corner.
We finally have some events to talk about.
Yep.
It is nice that we do that and not just talk about what's coming up. The fucking Juggalos. Oh, we got to talk about Juggalos. I forgot about that. Fortunately. So we missed a couple. We missed. No, we didn't. We didn't miss any shows, which is nice. We got 3 to talk about. We have Cannonball Fest, which is the benefit to raise money for Jeff Cannonball. We have Evil Deeds from Detroit and one from Indianapolis. Unfortunately, Jayden will have some opinions about the Evil Deeds show.
Okay.
Do you want to start with these opinions?
Is this the involving the World Tag Team title situation?
It does involve the World Tag Team titles, yes.
Yeah. Get these goddamn Juggalos out of GCW, dude. They took the titles off my boys.
The Clowns beat Alec Price and Jordan Oliver, and then to add more onto it, Cole Radrick appeared for the first time in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that would add in some conflict with YDMP.
Yeah.
What does Alec Price do?
I think he brings them all together and they win the AEW Trios titles.
I like that. I like that a lot. Nothing really out of the ordinary from the Toy Show apart from that tag team. The title change for no goddamn reason. Megan Bay and Shotzi did a pretty solid match in Indianapolis. A lot of short matches on that show, kind of disappointing, but we did see Gary J, which is nice. And Cannonball Fest, if you're gonna watch it, it's free on YouTube. It's a good show to watch. And let me explain why. Crowbar, Willow Nightingale,
Okay.
Mike Santana, Bear Bronson, Mike Bailey, Matt Tremont,
Damn.
Jeffrey the Giraffe defeated Alf and others in a battle royale match. If
Is
you're
that
unaware,
Toys R Us draft?
that is the Toys R Us draft. Yeah,
Okay. Sick. Good for him.
this is all into a great cause.
God, all these damn celebrities getting involved in wrestling, dude. These damn celebrity wrestlers.
It's all going to a great cause in Jeff Cannonball's fight against ALS. So obviously, if you're gonna watch any GCW show this weekend, I recommend that one because his wife gets involved too with Wheeler Yuta on her team.
Nice.
Against Delirious? I'm sorry, I didn't read that part. Against Delirious.
Wait, Delirious is involved?
Yeah.
All right.
Upcoming for GCW, we're gonna see the next show is Keep in Touch in Arizona and Homecoming LA. I already kind of talked about that. Other than a steel cage match between Sam Stackhouse and KJ Arso being added to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And the show after that, Bloodsport London, nothing announced yet, but it looks like it's going to be a fun show, obviously. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Dude. Robert Redford died today. Oh, that's super sad. Sorry, I just got like super distracted by that.
Wasn't he super old too, though?
Yeah, 89. That does suck though. I mean, that guy is he's like one of my favorite actors of all time though. So that does really suck. Rest in peace, Robert Redford. On to Jolka Talks WWE. This is our new segment. Jolka, have at it.
All right. So, not much interesting from SmackDown went down, but let me pull up my list here. I have it. I think the most interesting thing that I saw on SmackDown last week was Brock Lesnar giving R-Truth a F5 and Lesnar's pants splitting wide open on the USA Network.
As much as I hate Brock Lesnar, that was fucking hilarious. That was so funny.
Sorry, I'm pulling up my results list
That
here.
was the funniest thing he's done in a long time.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Gosh.
Then last night, Raw kicked off with John Cena coming out in Springfield, Massachusetts. Everybody, the crowd going wild, cuts a promo and how he's not going to give up fighting Brock Lesnar. And I thought he was going to do more because he said his friends and family were there, but he just cut a promo and dipped.
I did see from that he kind of like hinted at how controversial Brock Lesnar is, which I thought was interesting. It's interesting that he's like taking the time to kind of point out to fans how ethically problematic WWE is on his way out the door. Really, really interesting move from Cena.
And Kairi Sane, she took on Stephanie Vaquer last night, which was really good. It was a really good match. Stephanie Vaquer won the match. Also, when Jay and Jimmy Uso entered the building, LA Knight came over and shoved Jay Uso right away. Adam Pearce made them both go to his office. LA Knight said it would go away if he got Bronson and Braun. And so he got them later at night with a partner of his choosing. And he asked Jimmy Uso to do it, and Uso had said no. Then he had later gone back to Jay Uso, and Jay told him, hey, LA is going to tell you about this match, and you have to say no. And that didn't sit right with Jimmy, so he told him, you're not wearing the Ulafala, walked away, and went and joined LA Knight for the night.
So what I'm hearing is that WWE's storytelling is still based around that goddamn necklace.
Yes, they love bringing it up. They love bringing it up.
This company, man.
We also had Kofi Kingston versus Penta, which was another great match. And
yeah, that sounds like it would kind of rip, actually. Yeah,
it was a great match. Mexican Destroyer for the win. Another awesome match that went down was El Grande Americano versus Dragon Lee. El Grande Americano defied physics and was in 3 places at once and beat Dragon Lee. Kept popping up and trying to interfere.
I saw that. 2 more El Grande Americanos. I think they're Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate, but
yeah,
I think so.
And then after that, we had Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch face off with CM Punk and AJ Lee. Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch looked exactly alike, and they were dressed like they were Team Rocket from Pokemon, all in black leather. And Seth is starting to give Becky his gimmick because now she's called Becky freaking Lynch. He's starting to introduce her the same way he's introduced. It's kind of pathetic. And then AJ Lee, she grabbed the microphone, and of course the place went nuts. And Seth Rollins tried to pull the whole line that CM Punk said a few weeks ago. He said, I may not put my hands on a lady, but luckily I have someone who will. He pointed at Becky, and Becky did nothing, got mad at him, and left him alone in the ring. And CM Punk almost got him with an F5, but he got out of there. Or not 5, a fucking GTS. And then he got out of there. Main event was Jimmy Uso and LA Knight versus Braun and Braun, which was another hard-hitting match with Uso taking the fall in that match, losing. Jey Uso came out afterwards and Well, Knight had a chair. He put it down when Jay turned around and Jay said, "We're even." They shook hands. He looked the other way and got hit with a blunt force trauma.
Yep.
And that was how Raw went off the air. And that was basically anything interesting that happened in WWE, which is just
All right.
another showing of the lack in booking, except for the women's division.
Yeah.
I am not any worse for quitting watching. So awesome. Cool.
Up next, we have the HDH League. So we have 2 weeks to talk about here since we weren't able to record. Actually, no, I think should have 3 weeks to talk about here since we weren't able to record. So weeks 4, 5, and 6. In week 4, third place with 10.5 points was Shane. Second place with 13 was Jolka, and first place with 25 was me. Let me just scroll through here real quick. And it looks like top scorer that week was Zack Sabre Jr. with 11.5 for me.
Damn, he outscored my entire team.
Yeah, he outscored your entire team. And then week 5, I'm going to read you in the reverse order of how I just did, because it's almost more impressive what happens in third place. So in first place is me with 24.25 points. Second place is Shane with 14.5 points. In third place is Jolka with 1 point.
How the fuck did you get a single point?
It's okay. We had a team meeting this week. I let them all have the week
Was
off.
it players only?
Yeah.
The way he got 1 point was from Joe Hendry beating Trick Williams. That was the only point he got that week.
All right. At least Joe Hendry's pulling his weight.
Oh shit! It's crazy.
And then this past week, week 6, third place was Shane with 12 points. Big comeback for Joka's team, 13.73 points. And then I won with 25.34 points. So I am well in first place overall. The week 4 MVP was Zack Sabre Jr. He had 6. And then week 6 was Dominik Mysterio, also with 6 points.
Is that where I got most of my points from?
Yes, like half your points came from him. You also got some points from Vikingo for losing the title, ending his reign. Now it is time for roster moves. Jolka, I will let you go up first, and I will let you know Swerve Strickland, who is currently on your roster, is out injured. So you might want to drop him, or you can move him to the IR and choose to drop Chad Gable or Nick Wayne.
Or who?
Nick Wayne.
All right. I want to move him to IR and drop Nick Wayne.
Okay. And then who would you like to pick up to replace him?
Let's see. What category am I picking here?
Well, I mean, you can pick whoever and try to work around. Also, Swerve was just in your flex spot, so it could be literally anybody.
Okay. Then, let's see. Does anybody have Jimmy Uso?
No.
No. I don't believe either Uso is rostered right now.
Then I'll take Jay.
You could. You're going to take Jay? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have also taken them as a tag team if you wanted to, but yeah, just go Jay. You get the points either way.
Oh, I get the points for their single matches too?
Yeah, if you pick Jay, you get the points for his single matches and their tag matches. If you pick them as a team, you get just the tag team stuff.
Oh, I'm going to go with Jay.
Okay. It could have just helped you for like roster flexibility, more tag teams to move around and fix up your roster. Anything else you want to do? Any other moves?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. And then as far as bench to starters, you have Mr. Iguana, Christian Cage, MJF, Trick Williams, and Tomohiro Ishii on your bench right now. And notably, Christian and MJF are wrestling on pay-per-view this week.
All right, yeah, I would like to move them to the active spots.
Okay. So
We'll put Jey Uso down there.
put Jey Uso to the bench. Okay.
Automatically
I'll
bench him.
move Christian up. Let's see. You got Joe Hendry. You could move down. You could move Braun Breaker or LA Knight. You can move Okada, but he's also wrestling on pay per view.
I'm gonna move Joe Hendry down for just this week.
Okay. You could also move down Cena if you wanted to. I would count MJF as a brawler.
Yeah, I don't want to move down Cena.
Okay.
He's got a main event
So you
match this week.
move Joe. Oh, yeah, that's true. He is on pay per view, isn't he? So yeah. All right. So you'll move MJF into the Joe Hendry spot, and then we'll move Joe Hendry. All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be good.
All right, Shane. The one thing you got to figure out here: Mina Shirakawa's back, so you got to move her out of your IR or release her.
Right.
So if you move her out of your IR, you'll have to release somebody else. What are you looking at here?
I don't think I'm gonna release her. I think I'm gonna keep her, but I'm gonna see what I have to drop. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop. I know I just signed him with Yuma Aogi. I'm gonna drop him.
Okay.
I've
Gonna drop him.
forgotten about the Champion Carnival. So
Yeah. Okay. And then any other moves you would like to make? Looking at your roster here.
um, give me one second.
Bless you.
Does Shane have a
Oh,
production assistant?
yes, I do.
You have a PA, Shane?
Yeah, of course.
Is it your
The
mom?
hell?
No, I live in an apartment by myself. God damn, fuck.
Is it your roommate? Is it your roommate?
It's my roommate's friend.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to also drop BMI 2000 in my tag team
Okay.
slot,
Okay.
and I'm gonna pick up Gates of Agony.
Ooh, okay. Do you want me to just leave them in starting
Yeah,
since they're wrestling on pay per view this week? Okay. Any other moves?
I think that might be it. I needed to check
Okay.
on my
Yeah, are Atticus or Effie wrestling any big matches this week? I don't think Mina
Effie is
Hechicero or
hurt, so I'll
Brazil are.
move him to IR. Actually,
Oh, he's hurt? I did not know that. Okay.
he said he's hurt.
Okay. We'll move him to IR. Who do you want to pick up?
Let's go with Tekla.
All right. Do you want to move her into the roster here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put her over Suzu Suzuki, I think.
Okay.
Let me take a little peek here first.
Oh, okay. I already moved him, so just let me know if you want me to move him back.
All right. No, we're good.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to drop YDMP because, like we've said, I don't know really what's going to be going on there. And as far as who to replace them with, I could do kind of the dick move and take Jey Uso away from Jolka or take this week's Usos match away from Jolka by picking the Usos, but I'm not going to do that. I think. Damn, I don't know who I want to pick up. I should have thought this out better. Let me see here. Wait, does anybody? I think I'll pick up Eddie Kingston now that he's back from injury, and then I will move. I need to move some people in. So I'm gonna move Ricochet into my flyer spot. Put Leon Slater on the bench. I'm gonna move Kenta in for Michael Oku into one of my men's spots. And then Stephanie's Wrestling pay-per-view. I'm going to move. I'm just going to move Eddie into my AEW slot, and I'll move Hologram to the bench. So I think that's everything I wanted to do. So I did a drop and a pickup. Shane did a pickup, and then Jolka did. So we all just made one move technically, I think. So
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Anything else?
Actually, I had a question for you guys. I was thinking about this the other night. If you had to pick one time in history and one company that had the perfect belt designs for that one period in the same company, what would it be?
Probably WWE Ruthless Aggression when it was the undisputed belt, the early Ruthless Aggression when it was undisputed belt, Big Goldie, that IC title, that US title, those tag titles, all of that, or New Japan in the 2010s.
Okay. Shane?
Noah in the 2000s when every belt was the same one but a different color, and then
That's pretty cool, actually.
mid 2000s TNA.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I'm going to go with late 90s WCW with Big
That's pretty good
Gold,
too.
the United States title, the television title, the cruiserweight title, and the tag team titles that Harlem Heat held.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
It's a good pick. All right, on to our favorite things of the week. This is, of course, where I hand out the gold, gold, silver, and bronze hot dog. Shane hands out the gold, silver, and bronze handshake. Joko will hit us a 3 count of his favorite things. Technically, this is like a 3-week period you could pick from because it's been a while since we recorded. But I think all mine are from this week just because that's what was on top of mind. Shane, what are you going with for the bronze handshake?
I want to go with the Hangman stuff from Dynamite.
All right, so Hangman, the match with Alexander, and then the promo?
Yeah.
Okay. Joko, what's number 3 for you?
Number 3 was Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch leaving the segment because they were that terrible. I was happy to get them off of my screen.
That's a real ask a kid what his favorite part of school is, and he says getting out kind of situation.
Exactly.
My bronze is going to go to Moxley and Daniel Garcia versus Paragon from Collision. Shane, what's the silver handshake?
I'm gonna give it to Mayu Iwatani versus Victoria Yuzuki.
Okay, versus what was that? Who was that second person?
Victoria Yuzuki.
Victoria Yuzuki. Okay.
Even if it meant Mayu didn't make the finals, it's okay. I'm alright.
Okay. Joko, what's number 2 for you?
It has been a while since I've been here, so number 2 is going to be the Tiffany Stratton Becky Lynch botch.
I don't even remember what that was now. It's been so long.
Tiffany Stratton went to the top. Becky Lynch moved. Was it Tiffany Stratton?
I don't know.
Who was Becky Lynch's last opponent? I think it was SummerSlam.
Lyra and Bailey, maybe?
One of them went on the top rope, jumped off to throw a kick, and Becky was not in position and almost sold.
Okay. My silver is the FTR versus Priest and Billington series. Shane, what's your gold?
It's gonna be the Philly Street Fight.
Philly Street Fight?
Yeah.
All right. Jolka, what's number one for you?
Dirty Dominik Mysterio winning the Mega Championship.
Yeah, that's pretty good. My gold is the Hangman Josh Alexander match coupled with the Hangman Fletcher promo, like Shane was talking about. That's same for me, but in gold. Upcoming matches this week, we only have matches from Dynamite to do for the lightning round here. Because it's September to remember, we have 8 matches announced. So Shane, I'm going to run through these. Have you give me your excitement level on a scale of 1 to 10? Riho versus Robin Renegade.
Like a 6. It's gonna be a squash.
Okay. The Beast Mordos versus Mascara Dorada.
A 10.
Okay. Top Flight versus Hechicero and Josh Alexander for a spot in the tag title ladder match at All Out.
7.
Okay. Jet Speed versus Killswitch and Kip Sabian. Same situation for the ladder match.
A 6.
The Young Bucks versus Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. Again, to get into that ladder match.
Another 7.
Who would you think are the 3 teams making that?
Jet Speed, Young Bucks. Ooh, that
And
second
then
one's
Top
tough.
Flight or Hechicero and Alexander?
I guess the Don Callis family.
Okay. And then Tekla versus Queen Aminata.
10.
Bobby Lashley versus Toa Leona.
An 8.
And Roderick Strong versus John Moxley.
A 10.
What? And then my other one here from CMLL, MJF versus Mystico, title versus mask.
A 9.
9. Okay. What is your title and your 10 of the week?
I'm gonna go with uh Mascara versus Beast Mordos.
Okay. It's close for me. It's that one, Tekla and Queen Aminata, or Roddy and Moxley. I think I'm going to go Roddy and Moxley, though. So that's my 10 of the week.
Just a correction. That botch was Nikki Bella. And
oh, that's right.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, I know now. Yeah. Match recommendation of the week. I'm going to go RVD versus Sabu from Wrestlepalooza 1998. And then next week we will be talking All Out. We'll be talking Wrestlepalooza. We'll have NJPW Destruction to predict. If you want to send some classic reviews, ROH Redemption from 2005. We have that classic out right now. Later this week, we'll put out reviewing a couple episodes of Nitro to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Monday Nitro. And then, of course, we have tons of other classic reviews you can go check out from WWE, WCW, ECW, all over the board. So go check those out. And just remember to enjoy wrestling.